Is the extra hair in your brush actually a signal that hidden nutrient gaps are shutting down your follicles rather than a problem that starts on the surface?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster. Today we're focusing on hair loss as a cellular issue, zeroing in on specific deficiencies, precise testing, and food-first strategies that correct the problem without guesswork or conflicting advice.
I'm Alara Sky. Your scalp demands a steady stream of nutrients to keep follicles active and resilient. When you fall short on vitamin D, ferritin, zinc, vitamin C, biotin, vitamin A, or vitamin E, you feel it in thinning, shedding, dullness, and weaker texture. The most effective fix begins with testing and targeted nutrition, not a shelf of supplements.
Start with clarity. Order ferritin, vitamin D, folate, and zinc before you add anything new. These markers tell you whether oxygen delivery, follicle cycling, antioxidant protection, and keratin production are being held back. Blind dosing, especially fat-soluble vitamins or trace minerals, often backfires and can worsen shedding if you aren't truly deficient.
Vitamin D is central to healthy hair cycling and new follicle formation. Low levels are common and linked with increased shedding, and restoring sufficiency helps reverse that pattern. Optimizing with sun works best after you reduce industrial seed oils that load your skin with linoleic acid and increase UV-driven inflammation.
Cut back hard on vegetable oils such as soybean, corn, sunflower, safflower, canola, cottonseed, grapeseed, rice bran, and peanut oils. Give yourself roughly 6 months of avoidance, then use safe sun exposure to maintain vitamin D. While you're clearing stored linoleic acid, test and consider vitamin D3 to move toward a blood level between 60 and 80 nanograms per milliliter.
Iron requires precision. If ferritin is low, follicles don't get the oxygen they need and shedding rises. If ferritin is high, oxidative stress becomes a problem. Aim for 60 to 75 nanograms per milliliter, confirm the number before changing your intake, and if ferritin runs high, consider donating blood rather than supplementing.
Vitamin C helps stabilize oxidative stress that weakens strands and also improves iron absorption. Prioritize food-based sources that align with today's guidance. Organic orange juice and in-season ripe fruit fit well and support collagen formation without leaning on pills as a default.
Biotin supports keratin production, and you can cover that by focusing on organic pastured egg yolks and grass-fed organ meats such as liver. True deficiency is uncommon, and high-dose biotin can interfere with lab tests, including thyroid panels. So keep supplementation minimal unless testing shows you need it.
Vitamin E supports cell membranes and growth when oxidative stress is elevated. A small trial linked 8 months of vitamin E, with a measurable increase in hair growth. If you supplement, choose natural forms with a full spectrum of tocopherols and tocotrienols. You can also support your intake through grass-fed meats while keeping your plan simple and test-driven.
Zinc helps follicles stay productive and supports scalp oil balance. Too much creates problems, so avoid casual megadoses. A practical approach is to emphasize quality animal foods and verify need with a lab panel. Correct documented deficiency and retest to ensure you've landed in the right zone.
Food is your base layer, and you have clear options that support metabolic health while avoiding common pitfalls. Build meals around butter and ghee, eggs, tallow, dairy fat like raw cheese or raw milk, coconut oil, dark chocolate, bone broth, collagen or gelatin, ground beef or bison, and gelatinous cuts such as beef shank, cheek, oxtail, pork hock, leg of lamb, and chicken gizzards.
Round that foundation with well-cooked vegetables, in-season ripe fruit, white rice, masa harina, sourdough bread, and occasional well-cooked beans. For carbohydrates and minerals without additives, use well-cooked peeled potatoes or sweet potatoes, beets, turnips, and quality cassava flour. For simple sugars that fit today's plan, choose honey or maple syrup. And for beverages, organic orange juice, quality lemonade, or organic grape juice.
Keep your plan disciplined. Avoid industrial seed oils entirely, and also pass on olive oil, chia, common nuts and seeds, nut and seed butters, avocados, store-bought baked goods, standard chicken and pork from high PUFA diets, dairy alternatives, alcohol, flax products, soy products, hummus and chickpeas, plant-based meat substitutes, and daily or excessive intake of beans or legumes.
Hair loss can also reflect stress, illness, medications, or genetics. Supplements will not solve those causes. Testing clarifies whether nutrient gaps are the driver and helps you pair dietary upgrades with any additional steps you may need, so you aren't chasing every new product that promises results.
If you've corrected deficiencies and tightened up your food choices but progress is slow, consider low EMF near-infrared light therapy. These wavelengths support mitochondrial ATP production, providing energy that follicles use for repair and regeneration. A near-infrared panel or sauna that covers your scalp offers a practical way to layer this stimulus onto a sound nutritional base.
Expect a lag between corrections and visible changes. Hair grows in cycles, so improvements in ferritin, vitamin D, zinc balance, and oxidative stress show up over weeks to months. Consistency with your oil elimination, your food template, and any targeted supplements based on labs is what turns cellular changes into thicker, more resilient strands.
Bring it together with a simple sequence. Test first. Remove industrial seed oils now. Build meals from the allowed staples we outlined. Use vitamin D3, iron, zinc, or vitamin E only when your numbers warrant it, and retest to verify you've hit the mark. If needed, add near-infrared sessions to support the energy side of follicle repair.
Here's your challenge. This week, schedule ferritin, vitamin D, folate, and zinc. Remove every industrial seed oil from your kitchen, and plan 3 dinners built from eggs or ground beef or bison, bone broth or gelatin, well-cooked vegetables, and in-season ripe fruit. If labs confirm gaps, correct them precisely, then reassess.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.